In 1999, Dominic Moad, an Australian of Lebanese descent, wrote and directed a short film that won the International Becker Valley Film Festival. It told the tale of a ventriloquist of vegetables who, in a massive twist at the end, discovers that he is a puppet. Hailed as a stunning analogy of Middle East politics during the devastation in Lebanon, as well as a treatise on the discovery of one's humanity, the world was eagerly awaiting his follow-up. Feeling a desperate need to win adulation on his home soil, Moad finds the perfect vehicle to adapt a brilliant screenplay into a short film for the Intel Tropfest Festival. Requiring the funding, he meets the chief financier at Cadmus Restaurant to discuss whether the idea will be approved.
I'm sweating too much. She's scared of me. She thinks I want to jump her just because she's an Aussie and I'm a Leb. Bet she didn't know Lebs own sophisticated restaurants like Cadmus. Have I just done some advertising in my own monologue? Shit. You've sold out, Dom, and you're going to sell out on the Intel Tropfest symbol too. I need to exercise more. My Fuck Games shirt is too pretentious, especially because I look fat in it. Who am I kidding? I am fat. Would impress more if I did some laser eye surgery, had a small nose and a tongue ring. She hates my idea.
Dom, we love your idea. And to get a fund, you plan to adapt the script for adaptation into... What'd you call it again?
Short adaptation.
Love it. So succinct. We're all just wanting to know what attracted you to doing an adaptation, considering your first film was so unique.
Well, it seems obvious, but I thought it would be funny to follow up my first short with an adaptation of someone who's having trouble following up their brilliant first feature film. I know there are differences between Charlie Kaufman and me. Like, I only do short films and would never get writer's block because I have so many ideas of how this one can go. But there are many similarities apart from the obvious. Kaufman's dual nature is played out by his identical twin. And weird enough, I also have a twin brother.
Oh, I didn't know you had a twin brother.
Yeah. Unfortunately, he's a hack journalist. Me and my brother have identical personalities though. We're both neurotic but talkative, so we're like an amalgam of the brothers. But look, we're definitely not identical twins.
My God, nothing identical there.
You're telling me. It was pretty hard at school sometimes. Once in year 10, one kid, a total bully, said that mum must have had sex with dad and the milkman at the same time. I lost my innocence that day. In one hit, I discovered what sex was all about, as well as the concept of multiple partners with my own parents as starring characters. Yeah, it's funny how things that traumatise a 16-year-old can be mined into comic banter over lunch 10 years later.
Well, anyway, we really need a clever twist in the end.
The script has enough twists.
Well, we're thinking one big, right at the end sort of twist. The twist you wrote for the singing vegetable was a corker. Tropfest crowds really get off on them. Maybe the main character's dead all along. Oh God, no. That's too Sixth Sense. Or maybe in the script, the brother's revealed as a figment of a schizophrenic imagination. After all, Kaufman doesn't have an identical twin brother in real life. Or you could...
Hang on a minute. I've done all this stuff before. I don't want my movie to be the same as every single other short film. I don't want any profound life meanings, or characters growing, or the mother of all plot twists, or cute babies that mime opera, or a film that makes it real obvious that school kiddies from rural Australia shot the film so that it gets a sympathy screening. I want this film to be out there. I want it to be Dogma without the rules. I want to see the other cameraman. I want to hire a non-actor who makes it real obvious he's reading the script.
Do you need to take a breath?
You know what? I don't even want to stick to the Intel Tropfest rules, so I refuse to mention rock.
What? If you don't include the signature item, the film won't even be selected.
But at least the film would have integrity.
Well, where would that integrity leave us? We'd have no choice but to try to get the film into Sundance. Do you know how difficult it is to get a film into Sundance if it isn't about a mad gender-bender loner who's excessively narcissistic and psychosexually attracted to his brother?
Yeah, I'd really hate to have to turn it into a Sundance short. Well, okay, how's about this? In my film, when the lead character pitches the idea of adaptation, he'll say, I don't want stoners saying, you rock dude, or gratuitous shots of Ayers Rock, the moon, or a rocket lettuce salad. I refuse to turn it into a short topic on the first 6 months of Eminem's life with a postnatal hopped-up Kim Basinger singing Rockabye Baby over Little Slim's cot with dissonant organ chords playing in the background.
That's good. The judges will be impressed.
And I'll appear really cool as the writer because I'm recognising the creatively stifling nature of the rules, yet follow them. I am a sheep, but I know I'm a sheep, which makes me a human, not a sheep.
You know, I think there's a risk the script could become too wordy.
What? You don't think Intel Tropfest audiences are sophisticated enough to hear a bit of dialogue?
It's not that. When 100,000 people are watching a film, too much dialogue would probably carry badly.
But I don't want a visual masterpiece. I don't want to copy Spike Jonze's artsy little how the world started thing, or filming butterflies mating with flowers. Oh, that's so beautiful, that's so profound. Short adaptation has to be wordy. What would be the point of a movie about the written word not being wordy?
Oh, how I'd like to get a portal into your brain, Dom. You'd be weird enough to have your character think that the twist would be to have the fastest talking, most wordy Intel Tropfest entry ever. I can see it now. The screen goes black, then come the figures. Words per minute, syllables per second, average character length of words, final word count.